Well, hello everybody and welcome to another video. And in this video we will be going over my final collection of PS5 games for 2024. Didn't get any new Switch games, so I'm not gonna go over them. And I didn't get any new Xbox Series X games or Nintendo Switch. I mainly stick to PS5, so yeah. But of course, as the years come and go, if I do get more Switch games or more whatever, I'll show them in the collection. But here we are going off my PS5 collection. I don't want to be doing a big round of collection either, because last year I did my whole video game collection regarding Switch, PS4, PS5. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that anymore. We're just going to be doing it in parts. And yeah, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through my games of the year, or my collection of the year. The games of the year will be releasing on December 31st, so keep an eye out for that. But let's go through my collection of 2024. If you do like, you know what to do. And if you don't, get out of here. But first, we gotta move this guy. I'm also cleaning during this. We got Johnny Silverhand. And then my movie collection should be going up around middle of November, same time as the video games. But anyway, we're here. And yeah, so with that said, we got our first game up. We got Returnal. Really enjoyed what I played of this. Need to get back to it, especially after they added that save feature. So yeah, definitely can't wait to get back to it. Now, we need a place to put them. Where are we going to put them? We're going to put them right here. And then move this right there. Please don't spill cup. After that, we got Death Stranding. Want to get back into this, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever have the plan to. Maybe when Death Stranding 2 gets closer. I don't know if it has a release date, but, maybe when it gets closer to release. And after that, we got Plague Tale Innocence, one of my, actually I'll pull Requiem out too. Plague Tale Innocence and Requiem, one of my all-time favorite series, top 5. I just love the interaction between Hugo and Anais. Is that her name? I hope. Let's get hold on. Okay, well, it doesn't give the name. But, yeah, I just love the people in here. I know his name is Hugo. His name, Anais. We're just gonna go with Anais for now. Because, my brain likes to forget things sometimes. But I really love the story. Can't wait till the third one. And I really wonder what they're gonna do in the third one. Love the story as well. And the gameplay. Gameplay, to a degree, I really like the melee and stuff, and I really like the sneaking aspect, but in the third one, I hope Anais gets a melee weapon. That'd be a huge get. Okay. After that, we got Horizon Forbidden West. Need to get more into this. I never beat the first one. The first one was just like a time waster sort of game, and what I mean by that is like, I just play a bunch of this and don't really do any of the missions, or I do, or whatever. But I really like the world and the traversal, but I really need to get back to this series, and definitely when the remake comes out on physical, I'll be getting that for my collection, and playing through the series, one from the beginning. And after that, we got Deathloop. I like this mainly because of the Dishonored style gameplay. Need to get back to it. Never beat it because it kept pissing me off because, once you die, you start from the beginning, which is bullshit in my opinion. No game should ever be designed like that to piss you off, but this game is, so yeah. After that, we got Neo Collection. Need to get back to this. Loved what I played of the first one, but never played the second one. But can't wait to get back to it. And after that, we got Metal Gear Solid Collection. Definitely want to get back to this, but I think I'm going to wait till the second volume releases with Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5. And hopefully Vengeance. Please, can we get Vengeance? Please. And up to that, we got Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. One of my favorite Ratchet & Clank games. But, you know, I don't know. One of the things I didn't like about this is the whole story, because I think at the end when Ratchet is going to sacrifice himself, it was kind of predictable that he would have survived. I would have had like his radio cut off or whatever to, you know, make you think it's like, oh, did he make it or didn't he? Just my opinion, but really good game, and I really wonder what they're going to do with the third one, if there is a third one. And after that, we got God of War Ragnarok. Love the new style of God of War. I do love the hack and slash, you know, ones on the PS2 and PSP. But, man, I love this new gameplay. And I'm really interested in seeing what those rumored remakes are going to look like. Are they going to be, like, completely redone in the style of this? Or just updated PS4/PS3 games? We can see. We can see. But I definitely love the stories in that one, too. And after that, we got Lost Judgment. Don't have Judgment because after buying, I forget what game it was, but, you know, I bought Judgment on the PS4. I'm like, okay, I beat it. And, oh, wait, no, I know which one. After buying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the PS5, I'm like, oh, man, I want to have all the Final Fantasies in my collection. But then I'm like, don't. You know, don't do that. Of course, that are available on the PS5. But I'm like, don't do that, dude. You already beat it. You know, you already beat it. And I only spent $20, you know? But, like, I don't know. It depends. It really just depends on if I beat it on the PS4. But, like, you know, now on, I'm not going to get the PS4 version if it's available. I'll probably get the PS5 version if it has a PS5 version. But yeah, Lost Judgment, really like this gameplay and story, and it's really interesting, you know, just call yourself Japanese Batman. But yeah, definitely really enjoy this, and I really wonder what they're going to do for the third one. And just also want to throw that out there, Yakuza / Like a Dragon series. That's my favorite series of all time, at least 1 through 6. 7 I'm working my way through. I gave a break because more games came out, but I want to beat 7 and then 8, and then I pre-ordered the Pirate Yakuza game that comes out next year. So it's definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite series. I mean, it is my favorite series. What am I talking about? But then after that, we got Like a Dragon Ishin. Haven't played this, but I just love the Like a Dragon gameplay, especially 1 through 6. 7, not so much. That's definitely one of the reasons I put it up, because I don't really like the turn-based gameplay. They had perfect gameplay with, you know, with it just in general, but, you know, I guess they're taking different risks. But at least the side games aren't like that. I really liked how Ishin and then the upcoming Pirate Yakuza aren't turn-based. I really like that. And hopefully in the future we'll get back to normal gameplay. But mainly these games now, you know, the story holds me through. But yeah, definitely want to get back to playing this. And also 7. And speaking of 7, we got Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is the 7th one. This is after Kiryu's time. I think I'm halfway through. Not sure, but alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had to go do something. But our next game up is going to be Like a Dragon, or Yakuza Like a Dragon. Really enjoying this one. Not so much compared to 1 through 6. I enjoy those way more because of just the gameplay. I love the gameplay of the 1 through 6 Yakuza games and the Judgment series. Just so free-flowing. I love it so much. This is turn-based. It's cool, but I don't know. Mainly the story is driving me through the game, but yeah, maybe I will be planning on returning to it, but I don't know when. I have so many games on my plate. Plus, I want to include the next game on my games of the year. But I don't know if I will, because I like to beat the game before the next game, so we will be seeing. This might be missing out on my game of the year, because I will be recording my games of the year in November, so when you're watching this. But anyway, next up, what's the next game? Well, we got Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Everything I've seen about this game looks lovely, and I cannot wait to jump in once I beat 7, of course. And after that, we got Lies P. Really enjoyed my time with this. Haven't beat it. Want to return to it. Reminds me so much of Bloodborne, but with Pinocchio. And yeah, can't wait to get back to it. Straighten up that. And after that, we got Hades. Loved the gameplay of this ever since I first played it on the Switch, but on the PS5 it's way better, way smoother, way quicker. And can't wait till Hades 2 comes along. Because right now, I can't play stuff on my Series X because, one, don't have a controller because I traded it in because I didn't really play my Series X at all. And, yeah, I'm getting one. I was thinking about getting a adapter for my PS5 controller, so it's like a Bluetooth adapter that you can hook up to your Xbox Series X and connect your PS5 controller. But then I'm like, okay, well that's about the same price as an Xbox Series X controller. So now it's just, me waiting to get a Series X controller. But they won't all come to PS5, but I heard more games are coming to PS5 from the Series X. I forgot. I know Indiana Jones is one. And a couple others, plus all the others that have come to PS5, like Hi-Fi Rush and so on and so forth. That, I don't know, like I can wait on an Xbox controller, but yeah, I don't know. The only game I really want to play right now is Hellblade 2. And yeah, but it will be a matter of time. But Hades, yeah. Now, yeah, that the whole Xbox thing I mentioned was because Hades 2 is on Game Pass, and I can't play it because I don't have a controller, but maybe I'll get one soon, or not, or maybe it'll be a Christmas list thing. Then after that, we got one of my, I think my favorite Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. Holy shit. I put in so much time into here. I love the world. I love how when I started playing, I instantly felt like I was in Hogwarts. Just no Dumbledore or Harry or Ron or Snape or McGonagall or anybody. But I loved it. Loved every second of it, and I can't wait to see what that DLC will be about. And then I also really hope that we get a sequel. And I hope that sequel has Quidditch. Please, let us play Quidditch. Because the broom riding in here, I loved. I loved that you could just hop on your broom whenever you wanted to, and yeah, it was just so good. But hopefully, we'll get Quidditch in the next game, if there is a next game. But yeah, loved Hogwarts Legacy. Then, after that, we got Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, 2 of my favorite Star Wars games of all time. I just love the gameplay in here. Now, originally, my favorite Star Wars game probably would have been either Force Unleashed or Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I love that movie tie-in game. But then this came along, and this just did it justice. So much justice. I loved the combat and the story and just everything, and the new characters too. No reusing characters. That's what I really liked about this, and I'm really excited for the third one. Don't know what the third one is called. I think it has a name, but yeah, man, can't wait till we get to it. And up to that, we got Spider-Man, baby. Ooh, Spider-Man, and then we got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then we got Spider-Man 2. Now, just a FYI, This isn't an actual PS5 game. This is just a custom case. But man, I think my favorite superhero games, some of my favorite superhero games within the past 10 years, next to Batman. But man, Spider-Man has become my favorite superhero within the past, within my lifetime. And I love these games. Spider-Man 1 it's better in, it's just a better game in the sense of, like, it doing everything for the first time. So it with the web slinging, I love just the feeling of me web slinging for the first time in that game, and the way it presented itself and did it. Like, you click a button on the loading screen and Peter just jumps out the window and you're swinging onto your mission. Love that. But man, Spider-Man 2, I love the movement and just all the tricks and stuff you can do in there, but nothing compares to the original. And also, I really like how Miles Morales has a different flavor, a different style of web slinging. It's not just copy and paste, just different web slinging styles. Really enjoyed that, and really enjoyed how they differentiated it into with you playing as Miles and Peter. And man, can't wait to see what 3 will bring, because that cliffhanger, oh, super hype. I'm not gonna say what happens, because I want you guys to, experience it for yourself. But Spider-Man, loved each and every game. I think it would be 1, 2, and then Miles. And yeah. And sadly, speaking of Spider-Man, no fucking DLC for 2. That was a surprise to me. At least. I thought we would get, like, something with Venom or something with Peter. But, I mean, if that just means they're going to put all their power into the next Spider-Man game, which will probably be Venom or Spider-Man 3. I mean, there will be a in-between game. But yeah, Spider-Man. Loved every second of him. Then after that, we got another Marvel game. That's Guardians of the Galaxy. This one kicked ass, and kicked Avengers ass just outright, man. I love the gameplay in here. Reminded me so much of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but you can't choose characters, but you can command characters, the people in your squad. And if they made a Marvel Ultimate Alliance in the style of this instead of top-down, oh my god, that would be so amazing. And I really hope they do, because the Avengers game, that was kind of fun. I need to try it again. That's all I'm gonna say. I need to try it again and see if it does compare to this. But man, this I just loved. And after that, we got Immortals Phoenix Rising. I will always hold on to this because they canceled the second one. And I loved everything about this. I know I said that about the past 5 games, but man, I just love the traversal. The way you go around the world with just flying or running. Loved it. And yeah, fuck Ubisoft for canceling the sequel. Because why would you not give us a sequel off of just a fantastic game, and one that a lot of people loved? And also, I think this was a victim of it releasing on Game Pass, and now that I hear what Game Pass actually does and how it takes away so many physical releases opposed to, or so many sales opposed to, like, players, like, yeah, you get more players, but you miss out on sales, and that impacts the game so much. So I really hope people just take the chance and not just release their games on Game Pass, because that can impact your game's success in a huge way. Now, yes, you get the popularity, hopefully, but I don't know. Like, I stopped paying for Game Pass because it's becoming too expensive. Like, it's like, oh, now you pay 20, now you pay 25, now you pay 30. It's like, motherfucker, hold the fuck on. Like, the only reason I pay for Game Pass now is to try a game, so like Hellblade 2, but if that does get a PS5 physical in the future, I will be getting it because I got the first one on PS4. But yeah, but hopefully, you know, in the future when I'm still alive, they reignite the sequel to Immortals Phoenix Rising, because that would be awesome. And after that, we got Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Haven't played a lot of this, but, you know, it's pretty fun. Feels a lot like Pokemon, because holy shit, you battle a ton of random battles in here. But, you know, it's fun. I picked it up because I haven't played it and couldn't find a PSP with this game on it. And once they said they were remaking, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get that. So, I definitely plan on diving back into this after I finish Rebirth. And after that, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake. Enjoyed every second of this. Want to play the DLC, but don't know when I'll be getting to that. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Main reason I picked that up was because of the DLC, but then I'm like, oh, I want to have all the Final Fantasies in my collection. But then I'm kind of debating on trading it in after I beat the DLC, because I only want PS5 games in my collection, not re-releases. And yeah, I'm trying to really not buy as many re-releases or remasters when they come out, because if I already played it, why the fuck would I want to play it again? Because I'm a one and done type of gamer, you know what I mean? One and done playthrough for me for a bunch of the time. And yeah, that's just how I beat all my games. Even though my backlog is huge. That doesn't matter though. But, yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake, really enjoyed that. But I played bits and pieces of the original, but man, I love the new style of the remake. Just, you know, 3D action, and yeah. And speaking of 3D action, we got Rebirth right here. Loving this, just loving everything about it. But, man, too many games came out, and that caused me to put this game up. But I do plan on getting back to it. Don't know when, but we will see. But definitely going to be on my games of the year. Then, after that, we got Final Fantasy 16. Never did beat this, and I dropped this like a year ago. Want to return to it. Really did enjoy the combat, but the one thing I don't like about it is how can you come from 7 Remake and that beautiful combat of if you die as the main character, you just switch to your party character, like one of your party characters, and then you continue the battle to, oh, if you die as Clive, well, guess what? You're dead, and you gotta restart the entire battle. Yes, there's save points in the boss battles, but still, you know, like, just let me play as each member in my party. That would be more enjoyable. But anyway, who cares? Who cares? Final Fantasy 16, it's good, but not as good as 7 Remake. I don't remember if you could switch between the people in the original Final Fantasy 7, but just from my knowledge, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth's combat and 7 Remake combat, beautiful. I love how you know, Cloud or the main character isn't just the main character, and you can actually use your party. So hopefully Final Fantasy 17 will have that combat. But then after that, we got Persona 5. Need to get back to this, but I enjoyed what I played of it. And I want to pick up Metaphor. I think I'm going to get that for Christmas, though. Maybe. I don't know. So many fucking games on my radar. And after that, we got Tales of Iron. Have not played this, but I really want to. Please don't fall over, tower. Then after that, we got Thymesia. I think I played a bit of this. Want to get back to it. And yeah, I just love me some Souls games. To that, we got Metro Exodus. Need to get back to this. I love the Metro series. I'm about to start reading the books, and yeah, just, man, love the world. And who knew you could make a great story while on a train? So crazy, real good. And And after that, we got Warhammer Space Marine 2. Loving every second of this. Don't think my playthrough will continue, but now that I got better internet, I think I'll continue it. But yeah, Warhammer Space Marine, love the original, and can't wait to play through more of this. Then after that, we got RoboCop. Don't know why I did an honorable impression, but man, this game rocks. This game knows what a licensed game should be. So violent, so succeeding, so great at just giving you the ability to mow down opponents. What the fuck? And yeah, this just makes me want to get the Terminator Resistance games, and I really hope we get more games from Maximum Games, because they do a fantastic job. They understand what a licensed game should be. And after that, we got Evil West. Need to get back to this. Enjoyed what I played, but yeah, haven't played a lot of it. But I enjoyed the gameplay. And after that, we got Tales of Arise. Have not touched this since I got it, but I really want to though. I want to get into the Tales games. And after that, we got Mortal Kombat 11. Love this. Love the DLC. And yeah, will keep it in my collection forever. But nothing beats Mortal Kombat 10's DLC. Just gonna outright say it. But now that I say that, Mortal Kombat 1 might, because I mean you got Homelander, Peacemaker, who else? You got Peacemaker, Homelander, you got Scream, Ghostface coming out in the next season. You got fucking T-1000, and oh yeah, and I think you get Terminator, right? Or no, you get Conan. That's fucking crazy. But I will not be buying the DLC. I'll just be waiting on the Ultimate Edition. Was debating about trading this in and waiting, but I don't know. I'll probably just wait till the Ultimate Edition, but who knows. But Mortal Kombat 1, not my favorite, because I really enjoy how you could interact with a bunch of the stage you're fighting on in Mortal Kombat 11 and 10, and this one takes that away. And I'm not really a fan of the whole cameo aspect. I don't get the enjoyment out of that. I kind of wish they added like the ability to remove the cameos and it's just you and you fight your opponent. But hey, it's good, and the DLC is keeping me going. And after that, we got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Thought we would never get a Dragon Ball fighting game ever again, and I mean like Tenkaichi. And this just fills the void that 20 plus year gap left. Love the gameplay, but holy fucking shit, do the AI spam the shit out of moves. Now, I've adapted to it. I know how to dodge, I know how to fight and stuff, but fuck, dude, they need to lower the AI difficulty and make them do other moves besides just, you will die, and then just ultimate blast. But, you know, I found a perfect remedy to that. I'll just spam Kamehameha all the fucking time. And yeah, but that's the one downside about it. But the gameplay, I love, and the story's real cool. But kind of wish they came up with an original story, not just retreaded old story. But, you know, it's Dragon Ball. Maybe the next one, maybe Sparking Zero 2 will liven it up. If there is a 2. But I bet there will be, because that game has sold a lot. Then after that, we got one of my favorite games of all time, next to the first one, Psychonauts 2. Love this world, love the gameplay, and the characters I just loved. And I know I say that I know I fucking say that a lot, but, you know, what am I gonna say? I can't think. I mean, I can, but you know what I mean. Anyway, and next up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. Have not checked up on this, but I really want to. Especially going off the feeling of Shredder's Revenge. Plus, I also want to revisit some of the classic games. And speaking of the devil, Shredder's Revenge, love this game. So good, reminds me so much of the original games on the PS2 and whatever else TMNT game released, but man, this is so good. I played it with my brother. So fun. And after that, we got Ghostwire Tokyo. Do need to return to this. Did enjoy the gameplay, but holy shit, this has like nobody in the world. Just you and your enemies, but still really cool. Really like the combat. And the story, very interesting. And after that, we got Sifu. Love this combat. This combat is really hard to compare anything to. It reminds me a lot of John Woo's Stranglehold, but then also another game. I think it was called Rise of Honor or something. It was on the PS2 and I played the shit out of that demo. But Sifu, so great. Need to go back to it. And yeah, really enjoy the whole system of, oh, you just die and then you come back a bit older. And after that, we got Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I'm keeping this forever. Really hope they do one for the Harry Potter collection and Indiana Jones and The Hobbit. And yeah, because man, I just really enjoy the redefined gameplay in here. It's like Jedi Fallen Order, but in Lego form, and it's so good. Then after that, we got Stray, really unique game. And yeah, I never thought I'd enjoy myself playing as a cat, figuring out puzzles and so on. And plus the world, really interesting. Just hope the sequel, if there is one, they add some combat, because in here you just run away all the time. And you might be a pussy in here, but, maybe tighten up the pussy in the next game. I don't know. But really good. Really unique. And after that, we got Kena Bridge of Spirits. Really enjoyed this one. Enjoyed the world, and it reminded me so much of a Pixar movie. And yeah, can't wait to see if we're going to get a sequel, because this is the first time the company that made this game has ever made a game. And if they enjoyed that, please make more. And after that, we got Hot Wheels Unleashed. Really enjoy this. Remind me a lot of, I remember I played the Hot Wheels computer game at the Boys and Girls Club when I used to get off of school, when I was younger. Love the shit out of that, and I love the shit out of this, and I will be picking up the sequel relatively soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final part of my PS5 collection of 2024, of the end of 2024. Last game was Hot Wheels, and next up is going to be, one of my favorite remakes, and definitely top 3 games of the year. Silent Hill 2. You can't see that because of the cover, but Silent Hill 2, man, I love everything they did in this game. I love the gameplay, the updated voice acting too. I love James's performance. Don't know who played him, but man, he's just, I don't know, I feel for him. I feel for him in here, and just love everything about this game. The combat, too. The combat, besides not being able to lock on, it's much more like The Last of Us, as I put it, as I think of it, and I really enjoy it. Definitely hope Bloober Team does future Silent Hill games, and I think they are. Maybe Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4, 5, if there is a 5th one. I don't know. But yeah, 3 and 4, definitely want to see a remake. And possibly even the first one. That'd be something. After that, we got some more Evil. We got some Resident Evil 4. Now, I did have the third one in my PS5 collection, but if you don't know, they just announced that 2, 3, and 7 are going to be making the PS5 physicals released next year on January 10th. And actually, funny enough, I just came back from GameStop and I pre-ordered 2, 3, and 7. So I'm definitely signed up. And I will be getting them for my collection. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, great remake. Just like 3 and 2. And man, 7 was fantastic as well. But yeah, 4. Resident Evil 4, definitely recommend this to anyone because it's like $20 right now at GameStop. Excuse me. Then after that, we got Resident Evil Village. God damn. You fucking glad? Hold on. I need to close my blinds. You bitch. You fucking stay. Boy, bro. Stay shut. Bitch. Stay. There we go. Okay. I'm still on. Okay. Resident Evil Village. Really enjoyed what they did in here. Really just, fell in love with the world and everything around it, really, especially the setting. I mean, just take Resident Evil and put it in Castlevania, especially because there's vampires. So, I mean, there you go, Castlevania. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Ethan as a character, I don't know, he didn't really do it for me. I mean, like in 7, he was good, but yeah, not the most interesting guy, but he'd be me. It's like, well, why the fuck am I here? Why is all this stuff happening to me? Why do I have a baby? I don't know. What the fuck? But yeah, Resident Evil Village, really enjoyed this, and it just, I really wonder where 9's gonna go. All I know is 9 is possibly gonna feature Leon and Claire, maybe Chris, who knows? Maybe Leon and Claire go up against Chris because Chris has turned into an evil something, or maybe Chris and Claire go up against Chris, or Leon and Claire go up against Chris because Wesker is actually alive, or whatever. I don't know. There's so many ways they could go. Or maybe Ethan possessed Chris to do evil. I don't know. There's so many ways they could go for the 9th one. All we know is Ethan will not be in it. But maybe he'll make a return someday. Maybe. I don't know when. But yeah. Super excited for the future of the series, especially those releases for 2, 3, and 7. Then after that, we got Dead Space Remake. God damn it. Dead Space Remake. Really enjoyed this. Only thing I wish it would have put in here is like a melee weapon besides your forearms and your fist. Like, give Isaac like a sword. And man, oh man, I'm going to keep that one because fuck EA, because I was reading in the car that they canceled Dead Space 2 Remake and put everybody on the Dead Space Remake team on Battlefield. Man, EA really doesn't know where the money comes from. Yeah, you might get subscriptions and you might get people buying microtransactions through Battlefield, but that's only a small portion. They may spend tons of money, but nobody will give a shit about that Battlefield once the next one releases. So why not just remake 2 and 3 and then make 4? Come on, EA. Are you fucking stupid? Probably. But anyway, besides that, Dead Space, great remake, and hopefully the 2nd and 3rd remake get revitalized. Please. And after that, we got Dying Light 2. This doesn't help. Fucking glare. Dying Light 2. If I just show them over here, I'm good. But Dying Light 2, really enjoyed the parkour in here and the combat. Not so much the story. Story was pretty interesting, but yeah, really fun zombie game, especially if you have friends. Then after that, we got Dead Island 2. Really enjoyed this one. Definitely brought back memories of the first one. Haven't beat it yet, but definitely want to hop back on. And after that, we got Alan Wake. Ooh, really enjoyed this one my first time through. Didn't know anything about it. And like the funny thing is I played it on the Xbox 360, but didn't play through it because I'm like, oh man, this is annoying. All you have is a flashlight. But then I popped it back in on a PS5, played through it, just loved the uniqueness and the story and so on. God, really enjoyed it. And then, after years of hoping for a sequel, hoping this would be made, guess what came out? Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is in my hands. And sometimes I can't believe it. Sometimes this feels like the Half-Life 3 of the Alan Wake games. But Alan Wake 2, fantastic. Really like the gameplay and combat and so on. Do wish Alan Wake got like got some sort of melee weapon. You know, I don't know what it is with me and melee weapons, and especially the sequels giving you a melee weapon, but you know, something to fight off the dark besides a battery, you know, besides a flashlight. That'd have been cool. I don't know. Maybe in a light tube. That would have been cool, like hold it up or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, really hope if there is a third one, because I'm almost done with that one, and I think I might be picking up the stream later on tonight. But I really hope the third one, if there is a third one, they give you a melee weapon, like a permanent melee weapon. And yeah, you can just use it whenever. And after that, we got the chant. This one was really interesting. Combat wasn't really doing it for me, but the story and the setting really pulled me in. And that one, not gonna spoil anything about it. And after that, we got the Quarry. Need to start this one. Definitely want to do it for Spooktober, but just don't know when. Probably be next year, but I really want to do some of it this year. And after that, we got Callisto Protocol, as I like to call it. I was gonna call it The Thing, but I don't know. It reminded me a lot of The Thing, though, just because of the setting, and I know The Thing takes place on, like, Earth, but, like, I don't know, just the beginning of it, and just the whole alien design reminded me a bit of The Thing, and plus, I love the melee weapon, attacks in here, just so cool, so good, and really addictive, surprisingly, but yeah, Callisto Protocol, definitely recommend this, but this, I would pick it up on savings, on a sale. And after that, we got NBA 2K21. Only reason I have this is because, you know, sometimes I feel like basketball. Not all the time. And surprisingly, I haven't played this in a couple years. But GameStop won't let me trade this in. So, you know, why not just keep it? Please don't tip over. Stay. And after that, we got WWE 2K22. Great, I guess, refresh to the series. Kind of wish they had some stuff from 2K19, like chain wrestling, and that's about it. But, you know, 2K22, it was fun. Okay, where are we going to put this? Okay. Not right there. Okay. Fuck. You bitch. Stay up, motherfucker. Okay, we'll just put it up there, whatever. And after that, we got WWE 2K23. Really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed the showcase mode in here. Not so much in 2K22. Rey Mysterio is one of my favorites. But, man, just the matches they chose for the showcase were bullshit. Like, who the fuck wants to see him versus Grand Metalik on a Monday Night Raw? Like, what the fuck is that? And then, especially the last match, or one of the last matches, him and Dominic versus Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins in the Thunderdome. What the fuck is that? That's like that's some bullshit matches. They should have had Eddie versus Ray for the custody of Dominic. They should have had that match, but they didn't, of course. And then, you know, John Cena came along. John came with some of his big matches. I mean, I think they had excuse me, him versus HBK, I believe. John Cena versus RVD at One Night Stand. And a lot of other classical Cena matches, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, definitely enjoyed it. And then plus this introduced War Games after so many years. And then, I know it says PS4, but hey, I get the PS5 version for free. And the whole reason I have the PS4 version is because I pre-ordered at GameStop and they gave me this version because the PS5 versions didn't get delivered yet. I will be getting the deluxe edition. I don't know when, but sometime soon. But yeah, just gonna keep this till I get it because I think I might get it like for like a Christmas or birthday present. I don't know. But yeah, WWE 2K24. This is my favorite 2K game. Just because of everything they put in here. They put in new match types, quote unquote new. I mean, you got your ambulance match, you got gauntlet match, which is hell of a surprise. You get special guest referee and casket match. Holy shit, we have never seen casket match. Well, I mean, no, we have in SmackDown 2 or SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. And then special guest referee that goes back a long ways. But we've never seen ambulance nor gauntlet match. I mean, we actually we saw ambulance in the DS version of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, I believe, which is fucking crazy. Like, why do you put it in versions like that, but not the console version? That's just crazy. But yeah, WWE 2K24, my favorite 2K game of the 2K era, and yeah, just love making the series for you guys. And you know, I especially enjoy all the surrounding modes like creation suite. Really enjoy creating arenas and championships. And I recently grew attracted to my faction. Yes, it's annoying, but hey, the Persona cards, those are a big plus. I really enjoy that they have cards that you can unlock and use in exhibition. That's really cool. Especially the CM Punks with this Fireburns. I thought that would... I don't know, I just thought that would never come. You know, something cool like that would come to the game. But it did, and that's cool. And yeah, WWE 2K24. Then after that, we got Destroy All Humans 2. Really enjoyed this one. And I played the first one too on the PS4, but this one, really good. And really hope we get other Destroy All Human remakes. And after that, we got Helldivers 2. Haven't played this in a while, but if you want to play, you know, let me know down below. And after that, we got Armored Core 6. Need to get back to this. Really enjoyed what I played of it so far, but yeah. And after that, we got Quake. And Quake 2. Need to play through these. Don't know when, but I will. And up to that, we got Pac-Man World. I thought it was... I thought it was Pac-Man... It was like some game on the PS2, but it wasn't, but I still enjoy it. Reminds me a lot of my childhood. And then the final game, ladies and gentlemen. The game that will end my 2024 PS5 collection. Wild Hearts. It was alright. Just a Monster Hunter ripoff. I don't know. I thought it'd be something else. Maybe I'll go back and play it, but I don't see myself going back and playing it. So I might just get rid of it. If GameStop will let me trade it in. Because last time I checked, this wasn't available to trade in. Or, yeah. But, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my end of 2024 PS5 collection. If you did like, please let me know down below. And if you didn't, get out of here. With that said, tell me your favorite out of my collection, or, you know, what's in your collection down below. And with that said, see you all next time. And actually, see you all next year. And with that said, bye-bye.